And just like that, 2020 is here. Like, a year's over, a decade's over, like, just like that. Isn't that crazy? You go to bed, it's 2019. You wake up, it's 2020. And everything starts all over. Let's go.
Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Today is Wednesday, January 1st, 2019. That's right, it's Wednesday, January 1st, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first and very last time it will ever be Wednesday, January 1st, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. Are you kidding me? Today is the day where we see what's up. We see today who was up late last night. We see today who's rising and grinding in 2020. Today is the day where we see who is kicking off their year on the right note, ready to rock and roll. And then we also get to see those of you that are watching a little bit later than normal. I'm calling you out today, Wednesday, January 1st, 2020. No, I'm just playing. I hope you had an incredible New Year's Eve. I hope you had an incredible time, whatever it was that you did. In the Lundy house, we tried to go to bed at 11:30, but regretfully, a little bug has hit the Lundy house. So yesterday, my son spent the whole day not doing well stomach-wise, if you know what I mean. And then I didn't feel well stomach-wise as well. And then my wife last night, right before midnight, not feeling well stomach-wise. This morning, Willow at 4:30 a.m. was praying that God would please pick her belly. Did I say 2019? I did. I probably did. Today is Wednesday, January 1st, 2020. Did I say 19? I probably said 19. 2020. But yes, Willow was like praying to the porcelain gods for her stomach to be okay. So our house got hit with a little bit of a bug. That's how we're starting 2020, but that's okay. We're ready to rock and roll. That's how we spent last night. I hope you spent it having a lot more fun than we probably did. And, you know, definitely more fun than my wife did. Poor thing. But that's the way it goes sometimes. That is life. Look, I want you to crack open your planner today. If you have the new hashtag Rise and Grind planner, I need you to crack that sucker open. I got to crack mine open, brand new, brand spanking new. I freaking love it. So I got to crack it open today. And right at the top, of course, every single day of the hashtag Rise and Grind planner has a quote. This year, every single quote was contributed. Every single quote was contributed by a member of the Rise and Grind group. And that makes me stinking happy. I can't even tell you. But if you crack open your planner today, that's right, tag your friends, wake them up. Be like, bro, wake up. It's okay to party hard, but we still got to rise and grind. So if you open up your planner today, at the very top it says, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. How strong is that? Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, and so I am changing myself. I got a delay on this camera and weird lighting. I got a delay on this camera. Dude, I'm going to have to get somebody to come in here to the Rise and Grind studio, completely reset up my whole thing here in 2020. I think that's what's going to happen. It's crazy. But yeah, man, what an incredible quote. What an incredible way to start the year. Thank you, Ollie Tanner, for submitting that. I actually think that Ollie Tanner's quote shows up in the planner like 5 or 6 times because it was the first quote. My wife was doing some building, some copying and pasting, and Whitney Wells did some editing for me, but she missed it somehow. Calling you out, Whitney. No, I'm just kidding, man. 365 days of quotes. It's absolutely crazy, but that is a meaningful quote for me. I hope that that is a meaningful quote for you. You have an opportunity ahead of you. 2020 is here. And really, earth-shattering, world-changing things will happen in your life when you focus on changing within. Developing. Yeah, Whitney, that's right. You heard me. Look through your planner. You'll see it. Oh, that's going to drive her nuts. I know how Whitney is. But when we develop ourselves from within, we can make a massive impact on this planet. That's why I'm super excited about this show. It's why I put together this show. It's why I love doing this show every single day, is I get to help you, and we get to go on this journey together where we develop into the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be, ultimately making a massive impact on the planet. How you doing, Heather Fox? Great to see you this morning. Great to see you as well, Miss Susan Rose and Jesse Miller. Of course, Janelle Griego's up in here, and that makes me happy. There's a book by John Gordon called The One Word. It's called The One Word, and I don't know if you've read this before or you've seen this before, but this is where people choose one word that they're going to carry with them in the new year. And this one word is all encompassing. It is a focus word that we're going to make sure to implant into our mind, and that we're going to make sure to use and focus on as we develop through the year. My one word this year is growth. I am in a season where the most valuable and important thing that I can do for myself and for my family and for you is to grow. To continue to grow as a leader, to continue to grow in my relationships, to continue to grow financially, to continue to grow spiritually. And so I intend to walk into every room focused on growth, to create every connection focused on growth, to continue to grow the Rise and Grind University, continue to grow the Rise and Grind group, to continue to grow as an individual, to continue to help you grow along the way. That is my commitment in 2020. Growth. So I don't know if you've chosen one word, or if you have, feel free to drop it into the comments. But if you haven't, I want you to start thinking about that this morning. I want you to start thinking about what is the one word that you're going to focus on in everything that you do in 2020. Like, this one word should impact 6 dimensions. There are 6 dimensions that this one word has to impact. It has to impact you mentally. It has to impact you physically. It has to impact you emotionally. It has to impact you relationally. It has to impact you spiritually. And it has to impact you financially. What is that one word for you? That's what I want to know this morning. While you're thinking about that, let's do this. That's right. That's right. This is the part of the show.
I just
For
like
those of
this.
you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to
I'm a
hit
hustler on the grind.
that share button.
You a hustler
That's right.
on the grind.
I need you to hit that
I'm a hustler
share
on the
button.
grind.
Because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a... Oh, that's loud.
Dave said make a video on
Hold on,
why
sorry.
I deserve to be at Hustle and Grind Con. I said, Dave, that's easy. Everybody knows that I'm an icon. Yes.
Sorry, that was super loud, wasn't it? My bad.
I just like
This is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button. Because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you. I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. Fair enough? How you doing, Keith McKenzie? What's up, Cindy Conley? Oh, that's a jam right there. What's up, Don Sankey? How you doing, Melissa Young Klein, Mr. John Coltonborn? Whitney Wells is up in here. What's up, Janelle Griego? Ashley Cook Masterson and Laura Berman. How you doing, Jesse Miller? Melissa Young Klein says, I do loud. What's up, Alex Byrock? How you doing, Don Sankey and Pam Biddle? We've got Jeff Baker up in here and David Kuykendall. What's up, Eric Willeroy? Everybody up in here on hashtag Rise and Grind. Let's grow. Let's grow. Y'all feel that? Let's grow. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, speaking of growing, can I get a witness? Man, I haven't listened to this song in a while. That's what I'm talking about right there. Hey, check it out. For those of you talking about growth, one of the things that I did, one of the things that I changed, one of the things that I just completed that I'm super excited about is I've got a brand new website. That's right. I've got a brand new website. Go to GlennLundy.com. I want you guys to tear it apart, would you? Can you do that for me? Can you go to, oh, I don't think I have the slide. That's not the slide I'm looking for. But if you could you please go to GlennLundy.com. Check out my new website. Go to GlennLundy.com. Check out the new website. I got all kinds of stuff, and I just want you to try to break it, right? Click on the different things. Make sure this is working for me. Make sure that's not, if it's not, maybe there's some spelling errors in there, Whitney, that you could find for me. Maybe there's some spelling errors, whatever. Go to GlennLundy.com. Check out the new website. I'm super excited about it. It just launched last night. You'll be the first ones there. You guys can help me pick it apart. It's part of our growth. It's going to be incredible. So also, when you go to that website, you're going to notice that there's a tab for something called Hustle and Grind Con. That's right. Hustle and Grind Con is coming up April 20th and 21st in Orlando, Florida. Now, Hustle and Grind Con, for those of you that don't know what the heck that is an incredible event. It is an event where we come together, we pull together people in automotive and out of automotive. It is the only automotive conference ever designed to not just increase your volume and your sales, but to actually change your life. And so while you're on the website, GlennLundy.com, while you're on the website, go to the Hustle and Grind Con page and you can see all of the speakers. We've got all the different speakers set up on there. It's all brand new speakers this year. It's going to be absolutely incredible. It's HGC3. I can't wait to deliver it to you. It's going to be amazing. So check that out while you're there. Will you? Will you do that for me today? Will you go pick apart GlennLundy.com and also check out HGC3? It's going to be amazing. Listen. We have a lot to do. It's 2020. The new year is upon us. You have resolutions, you have goals, you have one words, you have all of these different things. You've got to clean up, finish up last year, and you're moving into this year. And so I want to get us kicked off right. I've got a challenge for you that we're going to put into place, that we're going to be able to come together. It's going to help you take over the world. But before we go into that, I just want to get you pumped up. Are you ready?
There are a lot of people who are biting their fingers in fear that they might lose their jobs. But there are few people who have decided within themselves, I'm going to make it. Some people aren't waiting to be cut. Some people are moving on their own because they feel within themselves, I've got what it takes to make it. They're not afraid about tomorrow because of how they see themselves, because of what they feel that they deserve, because of what they feel that they can create for themselves. Because these people have decided, as they look at the future, as they look at themselves, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way for me to begin to create a way out of no way. And when you have that kind of consciousness, when you have that kind of spirit, nothing can stop you. Nothing.
What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in business, you got to be tough and you can't quit. Somebody's going to win, you or him. And the person that wins is going to want it the most. This business is nothing but an attitude business. It's your attitude about you. It's your attitude about life. You go out there this week and you just think you're supposed to be somebody, you're going to do something big, and you go out there and you work hard and you prepare well and you get up mentally and you go out there and you leave it all on the field and you just have a feeling that dadgummit, this is our time. We going to do it. You got a chance to win. Life gives you what you'll fight for. Life don't give you what you want. Life don't give you what you'd love to have. Everybody would love to be successful, right? Everybody wants success. They want financial independence. Life gives you what you will excel. If you want to win, you got to show up and demand for yourself success and fulfillment and happiness. I believe desire and determination is everything. It ain't talent, it ain't brains, it ain't education, it's desire and determination. You've got to have a will to win. You've got to have a hunger to be somebody. This is your life. This is your legacy. This is who you are. You're writing your history right now.
We got to get to work, man. We got to get to work because we live in a day and a time where we have every fucking opportunity to be our best self.
Are you ready to get to work? Are you ready to get to work? Listen, my friend, your goals, your resolutions, the change that you want to see in your life, all of it starts with your morning routine. I'm just telling you. I've studied. I've done the research. I've studied all successful people, all different types of success. I've studied it all. And it all comes down to the morning routine that you have in your life. If you can get and establish an incredible morning routine, you can achieve all the other things. The financial growth that you want, the spiritual growth that you want, the physical developments that you want with your body, the mental habits that you need to create. All of those start with your morning routine. All of them. Every single one. And so I want to join. I want to lock hands with you as we go into this new year. I want to lock hands with you, and I want to commit to carry you through the first 67 days of the year. The first 67 days, we're going to dial in your morning routine. Here's how we're going to do that. All right, we're going to do a 67-day challenge. Now, I'm taking a playbook out of my friends Andy Frisilla and Ed Milet. All right, they had something called 75 Hard. And this 75 Hard, I watched it transform people's lives. And I was thinking, okay, how can we do something similar to where we can transform people's lives for the first 67 days of 2020. Now, why do we say 67 days? Well, science has actually proven that biologically, it takes 67 days for something to become easier to do than to not do. Make sense? 67 days for something to become easier to do than to not do. So say I want to go work out. I want to take care of myself physically. This change will be hard for the first 66 days. Harder to do it than to not do it. On day 67, if I stick with it, on day 67, it's actually harder to not do it than to do it. So here's what I want to do. Here's how we're going to do this together. We're going to do a Morning 5 challenge. All right? The Morning 5 challenge, here's how it works. If you want to participate, you want to live an extraordinary 2020, hit your goals and achieve the things that you want to do, here's what we're going to do. All right? The Morning 5 is 5 simple steps to an extraordinary life. Step 1 is we don't hit the snooze button. Step 2 is you do not touch your phone first thing in the morning. Step 3 is you write down all of the things that you're thankful for, at least 10, and then you write down your goals. Step 4 is you take care of yourself physically. Step 5 is you send out an encouraging message. Now, here's what I want you to do. After you've completed your 5 steps, after you've completed, I want you to make a post. Post it on your social media. Don't post it in the Rise and Grind group where no one can see it and it's private. Post it on your page. Make it public and make a post. Use the hashtag #TheMorning5, and then I want you to include your one word. Whatever your one word is. For me, it's growth, right? So for me, my post might be me in the gym, right? This is your excuse to go ahead and do your gym selfie. This is me in the gym. Boom, right? Just completed, right? I can put day 3, #TheMorning5, hashtag #TheMorning5 growth, because that's my one word, right? Maybe for you, maybe it's a picture of you sending out an encouraging message. Maybe you take a screenshot of the text message that you sent somebody that was encouraging, and you post that, and you put day 5 of 67, hashtag #TheMorning5, and then your word might be intentional, right? What is your one word? So what we're going to do by doing this is you're going to create a new habit of including the 5 simple steps in the morning that are incredibly important. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of you that are watching this show are like, well, Glenn, I already have a pretty good morning routine, or I do 3 out of the 5 things on there, or I can somewhat consistently do those things. And I'm with you. I personally am like, I usually complete 4 out of 5, 98% of the time. Not this year. This year, it's all 5 steps, 100% of the time, 67 straight days. No sleeping in on the weekend, no doing this little extra, or I'm going to do everything but send out the encouraging message, or okay, I'm going to do my goals, but I'm not going to do the gratitude, or I'm going to grab my phone first thing in the morning and I am going to look at a couple things. I won't really dive into it deep, but I will look at a couple things on my phone. None of that. 67 straight days of doing all 5 things. Now listen, if you don't understand or know why these 5 things are important, so on and so forth, then you can go to themorning5.com and you can actually download my ebook. I wrote a book on this. It's completely free. You can download the ebook and you can learn more why it's so important that you don't hit that snooze button. Why it's so important. So incredibly important that you don't touch your phone first thing in the morning. Why it's so important for you to write down your gratitude and your goals, to take care of yourself physically. And most importantly, out of all 5, why it's so important to send out an encouraging message to lift someone else up. So, will you join me on this challenge? 67 days. Here's the deal. Everyone that completes the 67-day challenge, everyone that completes the 67-day challenge, I'm going to send you a Rise and Grind gear bag filled with Rise and Grind gear, and I'm also going to give you a free ticket to Hustle and Grind Con. You hear that? I'm going to give you a bag, a Rise and Grind bag filled with Rise and Grind gear, t-shirts, hats, all that stuff, and I'm also going to give you a free ticket to Hustle and Grind Con in Orlando, April 20th and 21st, to every single person that completes the challenge. Now listen, if you snooze a day, you got to start over. You got to start over if you snooze a day. If you go a day, you go 24 hours, you don't send out an encouraging message, you got to start over. You got to start over, right? If you don't work out one day because you were traveling or you just didn't necessarily feel like it, got to start over. You got to start back at 1. I'm serious about this. Listen, I'm willing to invest. You don't have to invest a dime. This costs you 0. The book, 0. You making a post every day, 0. I'll invest in you if you will complete the 67-day challenge. And you got to post every day, man. You got to post every day. I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be looking. At the end, 67 days from now, you're going to be like, hey, dude, I want my Rise and Grind gear bag and I want all my gear. And I'm going to go on your page and I'm going to look back and there better be a post every single day for 67 days straight showing that you completed the challenges. I believe in you so much. I truly believe that if you do this, if you do these 5 things every single day and then include your one word, right? Because we all have a different word. We all have a different intention this year. We all have different energy this year. There's something each of us individually has to focus on this year that's going to change the world. But I believe if you do these 5 steps every single day and you keep that one word front of mind every single day, I know for a fact that you are going to impact so many people's lives. I know this. And that's the reward for me. That's what I get out of it. That's why I'm willing to give up my hard-earned dollars. That's why I'm willing to give up my gear and my tickets. That's why I'm willing to participate in this challenge without costing you $1. Because I just want to extract the greatness outside of you. It's going to make a massive impact on this planet. I know it will. So will you join me on the challenge in 2020? And we're going to start, you'll have to start tomorrow, some of you, because today you might have snoozed. Or you'll have to start tomorrow, some of you, because it's New Year's Day, so you slept in, or maybe you didn't work out, whatever. You get a pass. I'll give you a pass if you need one. You get a pass. You start tomorrow. That's okay, right? If you know anybody that needs to change their life, if you know anybody that's trying to get a kickstart, tag them. Tag them in this, share this, send them a message like, dude, watch this, join the challenge. It's simple. The morning 5. 5 simple steps to an extraordinary life. I'm going to put this slide up one more time. Do a screenshot right now, capture this, whatever you got to do so you have the information. All right, here's what you have to do. You have to not hit the snooze, don't touch your phone, write down your gratitude and goals, take care of yourself physically, send out an encouraging message. Then once you've completed all 5 steps, you make a post. Take a picture, make a post, use the hashtag #TheMorning5, include your one word, do it for 67 days straight, and I'll take care of you. I got you. I will hook you up. I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of gear and tickets. I will hook you up. I just want to extract greatness out of you. Fair enough? Fair enough? Fair enough. All right, cool. Challenge is out there. Now listen, if you don't have a place to write down your gratitude and goals, or you need a little bit more help or guidance, I highly suggest you get a Rise and Grind planner. That will cost you a little bit of money if you want to get one of those, but I highly suggest get this guy right here, because inside the Rise and Grind planner, it has all 5 steps. So it's a little checklist, so you can check them off. Oh, there it is. Check them off as you do each of the 5 things as you complete this challenge. Fair enough? You guys ready to have fun this year? Are you ready to have fun? Are you ready to change your life? Look, I'm telling you, even though those of you that have been watching for a while, that have been a part of this show for a long time, you've been a part of the group, we all get a little bit soft. It's okay. Maybe you've been a little lackadaisical on the snooze, or maybe you've been a little lackadaisical on grabbing your phone, whatever it is. Maybe you've been a little lackadaisical on the physical. I get it, man. I'm with you. But now here we go. 2020, fresh new start. Let's freaking go out there and let's crush it. You up for the challenge? Ha ha ha! You up for the challenge? It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Check this out. A lot can happen in a year, my friend. A lot can happen in a year. Join me in the challenge. It's going to be awesome. Listen, I got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. I'll see you again. If you need some more videos like this, go to GlennLundy.com. If you need a Rise and Grind planner, go to GlennLundy.com and just go check out my new website because it's brand new at GlennLundy.com and click around and have fun with all the different stuff. I'm super excited about it. So go over there, go to GlennLundy.com, all that good stuff. Have an incredible day today. I'll see you back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We'll do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. See ya.
That's easy. Everybody knows that I'm an icon. Yes, Tony with the keys. It's the $1 billion drive. Since 1986, I've been a hustler on the grind. Put it all on the line. Every single time. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't shine. Success is a mountain that we all gon' climb. And once we get on top, we ain't never coming down. We set the bar a little higher. This a new level. We don't wait, we create. To be great, never settle. See, I'm a sales hustler. You a sales hustler. Together we done learn how to better help customers eradicate the negative stigmas associated with the car business. Can